Hello friends, it's Styx. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my YouTube journey, where I started, where I'm hoping to go, and I hope you enjoy. While we chat, I'll be showing the process of a recent drawing I did for a friend of mine. She and her two sisters all ended up with names of Disney princesses, even though two of them were born before their respective movies came out, so it was just kind of a cool coincidence. She asked me to draw them together, so that's what I did. It was a really fun drawing to do. I'm a huge Disney fan. I'm really happy with how it came out. I hope you like it too when you see the end. Can you recognize all three princesses? Leave a comment if you can. Okay, so for my YouTube journey, you may or may not know this, but I started my channel way back in 2008, and it has come a long way and changed a lot since it was originally created. When I first made it, I was using it to record pregnancy vlogs. So I made it when I was pregnant with my youngest child, my son, and I did a series of pregnancy vlogs during the time that I carried him and a few vlogs after he was born. At that point, I didn't have any video editing or production experience, so as you can imagine, those first few videos were pretty bad. Also, it was 2008, so things have come a long way since then. I didn't have any special equipment at that point. I still don't really have special equipment, but I at least have Premiere Pro, and back then I was just using Windows Movie Maker or something like that. And the first video had probably every special effect that Windows Movie Maker had to offer. It was pretty terrible. But despite my inexperience, I fell in love with YouTube. I fell in love with vlogging and making videos and uploading them and interacting with other people who were vlogging their pregnancy journeys or doing the same things that I was. And I found a real sense of community in that. And after a while, my channel actually started to take off with different people coming to my channel and subscribing after I had spoken with them on their channels, and YouTube was a lot smaller back then. Anyway, it was really exciting, and I was having a whole lot of fun, but unfortunately I had to stop making those videos. There were certain things going on in my life and my husband's life that made it difficult for me to record our day-to-day and the people that we interacted with, and I would have to get permission from everybody to upload those, and sometimes they didn't want to give permission. It was a whole big thing. So I had to make all those videos private and stop doing my YouTube vlogging. This was not a choice that I made for myself. It was one that kind of was made for me, and I wasn't very happy about it, but I really couldn't change it at that point. So, you know, what are you gonna do? So after that point in time, my channel sat pretty dormant for a while. I tried to do other things, maybe film a few recipes, some tags, things like that that didn't involve anyone else in the family, but it wasn't the same at that point. And really one of the biggest things that bummed me out about this whole situation was I was really enjoying YouTube because I was creating these vlogs of my family and my son's young life and everything like that, and I knew that those would be special memories for years to come that I would enjoy looking back at. And once I was forced to stop uploading them, I kind of lost motivation to edit them and make them nice for viewing later. I know that I still could have, and I did for a while, but it just wasn't the same when I didn't have one place to put them all where I could go and watch them online and share them with other people. It just wasn't the same, so I just started posting my, little clips on Facebook and things like that instead of on YouTube. And I kind of still wish I had those memories in that format that I could then go back and look at over the years. Flash forward a few years later, and my channel was utilized for a different purpose. I was creating a video game story online. It was with The Sims 3, and I was really into it. I was writing daily, sometimes updates on these stories, and I would use my YouTube channel to record little machinimas and upload them so that I could link them to the blog that I had where I was writing my stories, so that I could embed them and people could watch little clips. It was really fun. I did several of those, not very put together ones, not real fancy or anything like that, just to kind of go along with the stories I was writing. And then another few years after that, the video game Let's Player world kind of exploded on YouTube. People like Markiplier started making these videos of them playing video games and walking through those, and people were really loving it. I was loving it. I've always been kind of a video game fan, especially with things like The Sims and Stardew Valley and all that stuff. So eventually I started trying to do some of those myself. I ended up making several Sims videos and some Stardew Valley videos, and so my channel was a Let's Play channel for a little while, and so I guess that would be the third iteration of what my channel had become, but it was about to change yet again. For this part, I have to skip back a few years. In 2012, I got my very first drawing tablet, and it was like finding the thing in life that I never knew I was missing, and it was kind of amazing. Right after that, I found DeviantArt, I made an account, I got involved, I started drawing all kinds of things. I believe I started in the My Little Pony kind of fandom just because I had loved My Little Pony as a kid and they were fun to draw, so I was doing that for a while. And eventually I took notice of the artist community on YouTube, and I became obsessed. It started off as a way for me to research how to draw and digital techniques, and I've been drawing since I was a kid traditionally, but digital art was all very new to me, and I was loving it, but I really wanted to improve, so I was finding all of these different tutorials and watching other people's speed paints and process videos, and I was like a kid in a candy store. It was the best thing ever. I learned almost all of what I know about digital art by watching other people's YouTube videos, and I'm so grateful to all of those creators who put that content out. And when I started to get a little bit better myself a couple years later, I decided that I would like to post some of my own content so that maybe it could help somebody down the line, or if nothing else, at least I could watch my own process over time and my own progress, and that might give me a little bit of a boost emotionally, I guess, because art is hard. So I posted a few videos in 2014 and 2015, but 2016 is where I really started to try and pick it up a little bit, and I posted several speed paints that year. And then in 2017, my life just got super busy. I joined a group on DeviantArt that I was really into. I'm still in that group. I'm a moderator for them now, and I became a moderator for them around that year, and I pretty much put all of my extra time and energy into that. And so there weren't any videos in 2017, but I picked it back up again in 2018, and I did quite a few last year also. So I even tried very hard for a while there to publish a video every single week, and for me that's very difficult. I have 4 kids, I have a full-time job and a husband and a house to clean, and then the other group that I'm in, so my time is very, very limited. And I started seeing a very negative effect where I was just trying to do too many things and I wasn't able to do them all well, and something had to give. And unfortunately, it was YouTube, just because that took the longest amount of time for me. And as much as I loved it, I was too invested in the other things to really be able to make it work at that time. I think pretty much everyone's familiar with the infamous YouTube algorithm and how difficult it is to try and get picked up by that, and you have to post videos very regularly and very often in order to, I guess, grab its attention. And I came to the conclusion this year that I'm gonna stop trying to do that. I really want to make YouTube videos. I'm very passionate about it. I'd love for my YouTube channel to grow so that there's more of a community of people and I can meet new people and do new things. But it isn't worth my health and my sleep, the very little of it I get. So I've decided that I am going to post videos whenever I can. So rather than sticking to a predetermined schedule that I'm killing myself to try and meet and try and make content for, I'm just going to take my time and draw things I love and then post videos about that. And I'm also enjoying my artist vlogs that I've been putting up lately, and those don't always have enough content to do a weekly vlog either, because I just don't have that much time during the week to work on my stickers and things like that that I'm trying to get started. So I'm not sure if it's possible for my channel to grow without me posting on a regular set schedule, especially since I'm starting so small. Even though I've been around since 2008, I have not quite 200 subscribers, and that's more than I ever thought I'd have, so I'm like pretty ecstatic about that actually. And it's not really about the number of followers for me, it's about the kind of community that we can build together, and just more talking about art, because I'm pretty much obsessed at this point. I'm also really enjoying the process of learning how to edit videos and do more fun things with those. I'm hoping at some point I'll be good enough that I can make an animated intro for the beginning of my videos, just like a little logo thing or something. My ability isn't quite there yet. I'm not great at animation, even though I wanted to be an animator when I was a kid. So we'll see if that goal ever happens. But yeah, do you think it's possible for a channel to grow without catching hold of that elusive algorithm of YouTube? I'm just gonna keep trucking away and maybe we'll find out. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and if you want to leave your comment below and let me know if you figured out all the 3 princesses, that'd be great. Otherwise, I will see you next time I post. Thanks everyone!